Hi, good day to you, Scorpio. Today is the 28th of September. Okay, let me just make a little bit of noise here. Okay, draw out your 3 runes. So, Scorpio, this is a general reading for you. This is for you for this period. And if this reading does not resonate with you, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. So, Scorpio, what's going on with you guys? We see that there's like these situations of joy in your life right now. There could be a lot of prosperity happening for you, a lot of pleasure. Some of you feeling like there's a lot of reward, there's a lot of abundance, a lot of security, a lot of success in your situations. You're feeling quite content with where you are right now, with what is happening in your life right now. There's a lot to be thankful for what is going on in your life right now. We see some of you are going through this situations, but it's almost as though you are feeling as though this is a cycle, like you're reaping your rewards, like a cycle has been completed, like you are moving towards change and reaping these rewards after all this effort. Okay, let's draw some cards for you. Okay, Scorpio. So thank you for those that are following me, those that are liking my videos, and I do appreciate that. Okay, let's see. 9 of Wands, Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Could have a Sagittarius person in your space, could be in your chart. Or remember, the cards also have their own meanings. Okay, nothing else is falling out. Let's just draw Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Hanging Man, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and 9 of Cups. So, what are we seeing here? Some of you are in a situation where it's almost like you can say it is like your last stand that you need to make, that you have been pushing through with your situation for quite a while. You might be feeling quite exhausted, but this is a time where it's about showing true grit. It's about staying focused. It's about realizing you're almost at the end of your situation, of your trials, your tribulations, and that you need to allow yourself to keep moving forward in order to see the success that is due to you and for you. But you might be feeling a little bit imbalanced at the moment. There might be situations of discord. There might have been this recklessness in the past. And, holding on has been a bit difficult for you. There has been a lot of stress, especially hastiness as well. There has been this hastiness within your situation. But there's also been this you needing to be very traditional and very involved in your social situations, also realizing that you need to look at your knowledge, your beliefs, and where are you standing within the situation, and leaning upon that for understanding and for clarity. You see that you've gone through a stage where there has been a lot of options and choices for you. You have been facing all of these options and choices. You've also been having to think about what is the best choice for you to make. Where is it that, basically, where should you actually focus your energy? This could have been a time of great progress for you, and also with you having the strength of patience to endure. You are feeling as though you are making progress. There is this growth in your life. There is this harvest of reward, and that also came out in the runes as well, that there is this harvest of reward that is here for you. Some of you might be taking a trip, some of you might be buying a new vehicle, some of you might be thinking about making some forward movement in your life, so wanting to make some changes. But it's about you realizing that you've reached a certain level of success, a certain level of determination and ambition has brought you to where you are right now. And it's also been a lot of self-discipline on your part that has brought you to where you are. However, you do have the Hanging Man here. And the Hanging Man is really about you maybe looking at the sacrifices that you have to make, and looking at the point that there was a lot of learning to do. There was a lot of uncertainty in your situation. You may have felt at times that, you're lacking direction or perspective about things. There was times where there was a lack of contemplation. But, after all this distress and all this concern that you were facing, you do have this beautiful Six of Pentacles. It tells me that there was a good reward for you. Could have been in time, could have been effort, could have been financial as well, but there was a lot of generosity that was shown towards you. And there's you as well could have been very generous to other people. There was a lot of community for you as well. There was a lot of giving and sharing, support. There was also a lot of gratitude in your situation as well. We see that some of you could be in a love situation. You could be the younger person in a love situation, but you also need to realize that as much as you want to have your wish fulfillments and having the success and this recognition, you also need to realize that you cannot be too naive. You cannot be too much of a dreamer with hopeful wishes and things and in your thinking, but realize that you do need to honor your own sensitivities when it comes to situations. Very interesting here, Scorpio. So beautiful energy we're seeing here off the cuff, really nice that you've held on and you have persevered and you have seen the rewards of your perseverance. So let's draw some more cards for you, Scorpio, and see what more is it that the tarot has to say for you, Scorpio. Okay, nothing's pulling out. Scorpio, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups, Four of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Judgment, the Tower in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and Four of Cups in reverse. Reversals also have their own meaning, and don't be afraid when you see them in reverse. A lot of you are feeling very prosperous at the moment. There's been a lot of stability, a lot of prosperity within your situations. We see there has been a lot of reward for your efforts. There has been this material success for some of you, which has also allowed you to become a lot more independent than you would have normally been. And it's actually making you feel very confident. Some of you could also have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person in your space, or this could just be this energy for you. There has to be a balance, and you realize that there has to be a balance between your head and your heart. You have to be very devoted in how you are treating yourself. You have to be very diplomatic with yourself. You have to have this loving, wise energy for yourself, and realize that you need to give yourself this energy and this time, and also to take a moment to rest and to relax and to decide for yourself, what is it that I need to do. You need to literally take a moment to pause, take a moment for self-reflection, take a moment of sanctuary for yourself in order for you to move forward. We see there could be a love offer coming towards some of you, but you need to be very mindful that this person may be a very fickle person when it comes to love. They're very charming. They could be very idealistic. Also, a very, very wise and very clever with their words and with the way they are. Very artistic, very graceful person that is coming towards you. This could also be your own energy. But you need to realize that there has to be clarity for you when it comes to your situations, and you need to be very focused, and the truth is very important. And remember, the sword cuts both ways when it comes to understanding the truth about situations. You are having a lot of breakthroughs in your situations, and that's very important for you as well, that you are having these breakthroughs, because for some of you, it's almost as though you are having a moment of self-evaluation. You are having this awakening. Some of you could be having second chances in your situations. So this time of reckoning is upon you, and it does cause you to be very revived and very energetic and very excited about the future and what the future holds for you. The moon, not the moon, the tower. You've got the tower in reverse. And, as much as this might seem like a very intense card, it has, the tower brings with it some energy of change. And you need to realize that you are maybe facing situations where you're having the second chance to be able to avert disaster. You might be able to also delay certain situations, but unfortunately, it's almost like you're trying to stop the inevitable from happening. And you need to be aware that you need to allow life to unfold as it should. You need to allow the inevitable to flow, and you resisting it isn't going to make it not happen, but also realizing that you will recover from the situation, that this was a learning curve for you, that this was a time for you to let yourself face life and realize that you need to face certain situations. You need to face maybe certain guilts that you are carrying, or certain embarrassments or shame, or some sort of issues that's causing you a lot of emotional or mental drama. You are needing to have to face this now in your situation. It's also important that you realize that as you're facing all of this drama, that it's giving you the clarity and the awareness that you need. It's helping you to move forward, and you can decide to either choose to be happy with the knowledge, with the information, with these things that have happened, or you can cause yourself to be negative and depressed. This awakening, the self-evaluation, should allow you to detach from being set in how you should be responding to the situation. A very intense learning period here, Scorpio. Very intense learning period. And it's almost like a time of not holding grudges. It's very important to not hold grudges, Scorpio. Okay, let's see, this still want to go in. Four of Cups again, also in reverse. Reminding once again, look towards the future. Look towards the future. Don't look towards the past and what you think should have happened. Got Queen of Swords. Some of you are having some regrets, maybe some regrets with an air energy. In air energy, we are looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Page of Wands energy coming through here. Four of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups. The Hanged Man in reverse. And you have got the Queen of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, which is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So we just talking about how you're needing to move on from these situations and face these situations. But you also need to realize that you need to have clarity of thought, and you need to be very honest and independent in the way that you are looking at things. Take constructive criticism for what it is worth, and be objective in your perspective as you are trying to move forward in your situations. Don't hold on to things that are unnecessary in your life, and look at it as a learning situation for you. This is how you need to perceive it. This is a learning situation. There's a lot of things that are still up in the air, but there's a lot of opportunities here. There's a lot of new energy here. There's a lot of fearlessness. There's a lot of extroverted opportunities for you. And you need to allow that to flow. You need to allow that to happen. You need to allow yourself to move within the situation with everything that you've learned, and realize that you can have this awakening. You can recover from what has happened, and you don't need to stay in isolation. You don't need to stay stuck and feel sorry for yourself. And you need to realize that you need to find your purpose, because right now some of you could be lacking purpose and you could be confused by the situations. But remember, you need to make conscious choices and realize that you need to be very clear about things, and don't allow yourself to become distracted by other situations and other people's inputs. You have learned these lessons yourself already. You've learned a lot, and you need to look at creating balance for yourself, balance with your financials, balance with your situations, allowing yourself to be very flexible, managing your resources for yourself, allowing yourself to have this opportunity to not be stuck in any which way, but knowing that you have the knowledge now to move on, to move forward with this information. Let go of things that have brought you disappointment and sadness. Let go of things that are making you feel very let down or very disappointed. Some of you could find yourself, like I said, you're having the opportunity to make these choices to either get stuck in your grief situation and whatever disappointments you're harboring. Allow yourself to move forward and allow yourself to have this energy that, things can change, you can change, but you need to also realize that some of you could be stalling, for the inevitable. You could be trying to avoid your situation. You could be feeling a lot of apathy for yourself, and you are bringing yourself to a standstill. This is not going to help you. It's not going to progress you. It's just going to make you feel even more confused. Rather get into this beautiful earth energy. You could have this earth person in your space, but rather look at being more generous and nurturing and being more caring about situations. Maybe staying close to home. Maybe some of you could be having somebody who's very much of a close to home person, and allow yourself to be more welcoming and sensible, and allow yourself to enjoy the luxury that you do have, and nurture yourself, and recognize your worth. And that is very important for you, Scorpio, to recognize your worth, your lessons learned, and know your worth and recognize it for yourself. So Scorpio, hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. So please take care, and I'll see you guys again soon. Goodbye.